Hello and welcome to another episode of How to Make a Dollar. Today I'm joined by Serg. He has two AI products, one for tweets, one for recipes. Serg, welcome to the show.
Hello, hi Brian. Thanks for having me today.
Awesome. So Serg, take me to when you first wrote your first line of code. What was that like? What were you doing? What were you trying to make?
Yeah, so I started my career 10 years ago. I started as a PHP developer. Yeah, it was 2014. I've joined the company as a junior PHP developer, and that's how my career started.
Wow. Okay, so PHP and now you what are you coding these days?
So it's still PHP with other frameworks. I'm using Laravel framework, as long as with some front-end frameworks like React or Vue.js. That's my main stack now, and I'm playing with ChatGPT AI to automate some processes.
Sweet. So tell me, like, when did you realize that, okay, you could actually start building side projects, probably, right? Because I'm not sure if you're still working, but building products that could become actual businesses or companies. When did you realize that, and how is that going for you?
I started to build my side project actually from university. I had a project called Linker. It was my diploma work, so it's bookmark management app. I built it because I needed one. I couldn't find the one that fits me well, and I decided to create it. So that was the first project that I did.
Awesome. And did you try to monetize it at all?
Initially, it was like free project. I launched it and it was free for everyone. And then I added more features there, like snippets management, text editor, etc. And then I've created subscription-based product from Linker.
Right. Right. So you also mentioned the company that you started working with, I believe you said 2014. Walk me through what your employment has been like since you started coding in 2014.
Yeah, I worked in different companies actually. So first 2 years it was local companies. Then I started to work remotely with companies worldwide. It was different companies from Asia, from US, from Europe, and the rest of my career was working with companies abroad.
Nice. Do you do any freelancing or are you just working and then also building your products on the side?
Yeah, actually, it was both. Actually, I was
Okay.
doing my stuff on the side and was working there.
Nice. And so what do you view as the coolest thing or the most, the biggest achievement in your life so far that you worked on? Just interested to kind of see where, what you feel like is the biggest thing that you worked on so far.
Um, Yeah, I think it's hard to answer the questions. Actually, all the projects that I was part of were big ones and had some impact. I was working on the company that was doing some veterinary services, mobile veterinary services for Germany. I worked for the company that had some hospital and they wanted to create like hospital management systems. That one also was a very big one. I did a lot of open source contributions to the Laravel community. So I've created some packages just for fun and also to help other guys to simplify their code, their work. Yeah.
Wow. So you clearly, just as I'm talking to you, you clearly have a lot of experience. And I'm curious, like, what do you think about essentially what role do you feel like experience plays in becoming an effective developer? Is experience important, or would you rather have somebody who's like just curious even though they don't have experience? Which do you think is the best, having experience or just staying curious?
Actually, both. What I love about IT and programming is that you always can learn. You can be experienced, at some point, but there is a lot of changing, a lot of stuff changing, a lot of new tools, a lot of new technologies. So have experience and being curious at the same time, of course, because you cannot stop at the same place. If you don't learn any new things, like for a year or for like 6 months, your knowledge will be outdated, and it doesn't matter how much experienced you are. Uh, there will not be need for your services, of course.
Right. Before we continue, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my freelancing website, Dollar Talent. Dollar Talent is a website where you can hire amazing writers for $5 per hour. You can also work with amazing designers for $15 per hour. Visit dollartalent.com to outsource your marketing content today. Right. And what makes you, so, you have a lot of experience, you work with different interesting companies from across the globe. Um, what advice would you give somebody who's trying to maybe do exactly as you did, working for 10 years, different companies, have your own side projects as well? Yeah, what key advice would you give to somebody there?
Yeah, I think the first one for the people who don't speak English will be learn English, learn how to speak English, because it opens a lot of doors for you. So you can work with the companies all over the world. That's the first thing. And learn as much as you can, learn new technologies, learn like trendy technologies. Never ignore SEO. That's my another take from this experience. Yeah, and always give back to community. It can be open source projects, it can be some help. That will be my take.
Awesome. Okay, so Serge, I'm now rolling up my sleeves. I don't have sleeves, but anyway, I want to check out, what your AI tweet tool does, and then also we can check out the AI recipe tool. So yeah, let's do that for now. Go.
Yeah, so this tool, I built it recently, like 1 month ago. I wanted to create a tool that helps people to automate that tweets and grow their audience. So this is how it works. Let's log in. It helps to automatically generate tweets from RSS feeds. So let's say you have some RSS feeds that you like. There can be some news. It can be some, I don't know, the industry that you are interested. For example, TechCrunch have very good RSS feeds where they post fresh stuff. So you can subscribe to that RSS feed. You can see the latest articles here, and you can generate tweets based on the article. So you choose the article that you like, and you click generate posts. And yeah, here AI will create like 3 different posts that you can just copy and publish to your Twitter account, or you can use these links to share them. So it includes the info about news, it includes the URL and some relevant hashtags, so you can easily post it. Also, I've created automation for this. So if you want to automatically post this news to your Twitter account whenever they pop up, you can connect your Twitter account here and create an automation. So you choose the RSS feed that you want. Let's say it's TechCrunch, you choose your account and you set up the times that you want that post to appear. So it can be, I don't know, every day at 3 p.m. and at 5 p.m. Or you can choose it to be weekly and say like one Monday, Wednesday, and let's say Friday. And then you create an automation and it will automatically pull the latest news and post to your Twitter account.
Awesome. This is really cool. I love the user
And also you
interface for
can,
sure.
yeah, thank you very much. Also, you can, of course, see the history of generated posts and automated posts that has been published to your account. Yeah, that's it. It's very simple app, just one feature. And currently I'm working actually on the part where the tool can create TikTok videos out of the RSS feeds as well. So from the same news, it can publish to your Twitter account as a post, and it can create TikTok video with this data and publish to your TikTok.
Wow. I think this is the first tool I'm seeing on the podcast that I'm actually, wanting to line up to use, because the TikTok feature you just mentioned is going to definitely be a game changer, I think. And it's becoming more apparent that I need to be on TikTok. But it's really hard to try and do the content on your own like every day without
Yeah,
trying to automate it. So yeah, it's really cool. And I'll be keeping tabs on your progress there.
thanks.
Cool. So you also have a recipe tool. I'm sure. I don't know if you're a cook. Do you enjoy cooking, Serge?
Yes, I do. I
Okay,
do.
cool.
So let
So,
me introduce to this one.
all right.
Yeah, so this project actually I've built just for fun. Last year when ChatGPT was released, I wanted to try it, and I decided to create this tool. I built this overnight, like in 3 hours, and launched in Product Hunt next day. And we've got like number three product of the day. So
What?
it's really fun
That's
stories.
wild.
Project for Yeah, so the project that has been built like in 3 hours got number three in Product Hunt. We have really good reviews here, actually, and already more than 11,000 recipes generated. So it's very simple. It's you can create recipes for free here, or you can create an account and also do that. So here we have like most used ingredients, for example, like chicken, eggs, rice, cheese. You can choose them, or you can type your own ingredients, and you can like create a recipe. Oops, let me do it from here. Eggs, chicken. Yeah, and it generates recipes with ingredients and instruction how to cook it. So in the right is my previous recipes, and this is the fresh one. So here is all the instructions that you need.
Right. Sweet. Yeah. Honestly, this is interesting because I find myself obviously living on a budget, right? And I'll have flour, maybe pasta and eggs, and then I'm just like, what do I make then? So yeah, this is really
Yeah,
interesting. Thanks for sharing this one.
yeah. And we have also a blog where you can see all the recipes from other people, and you can just reuse them.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, so anyway, what do you feel like has been the most difficult part of building your two tools so far? Like something that you really are battling with on a daily basis that you think is worth it for people to hear and understand as the challenge behind building AI products.
Yeah, building products is easy. It's not hard to build a product, especially nowadays. There is a lot of blueprints you can use to fasten that, there's a lot of useful tools that you can use to easily and fast build the product. I use actually my own boilerplate that I've created recently to just easily and fast create this products. And the hardest part, I think, is marketing, to find the product market fit, to find the people who are interested in your project and want to buy your product. Because at the end, when you build the product, you want to sell it to be able to continue creating new products, right? And I think that's the most challenging part. Building product is not hard. Selling products is harder, actually.
Right. Now let's flip the script. What do you feel like for you has been the most useful thing to get people interested in your product, for you to find that product market fit? What is the best idea that you've come across, or the best advice you've been given in that area?
Yeah, I'm actually experimenting right now with that. I'm trying to find a better place for to do that. I think the most successful one was Twitter. because there you can find the communities, you can share your experience, you can share what are you doing right now and gain feedbacks from user. So the earlier you get feedbacks, the earlier you understand if the product has some demand or not.
Right. So Serge, my last question to you is, when you're not coding, what are you doing?
I'm reading when I'm not coding, and I work out.
Nice. That's cool. Favorite book? And then that's the last one.
Favorite book, Killing Mockingbird.
Oh, interesting. I
Yeah,
should check that out. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Awesome. Well, folks, that has been Serge. Two AI products to the market. You've seen the user interface, very killer. So stay tuned. Go make your recipes with Serge tool, and then also get your Twitter engagement on the right track with Serge. Serge, any last words for our audience here?
Um, build a lot of products, guys.
Nice. All right. Peace out, my people. Cheers.